Good morning, Harrison Cardinals. Today is February 7th, 2025. My name is Alexis Soto,
My name is Trinity Eckerson.
and we are here with Harrison Elementary's morning announcements.
Today's weather will be partly cloudy and cold with a high of 33 degrees. For lunch, we will be having cheese, pizza, seasoned broccoli.
We now ask that you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Pledge allegiance
allegiance to
to
the
the
flag
flag
of
of
the
the
United
United
States
States
of
of
America
America,
and to the
for the republic
republic for
for
which
which
it
it stands,
stands, one
one nation,
nation, under
under
God,
God, indivisible,
indivisible, with
with liberty
liberty and justice for
for
all.
all.
Please stay standing for a moment of silence and reflection. You may now take your seats.
We have one birthday today. Happy birthday to Nicole Flores. Have a amazing birthday.
Today is National Bubblegum Day. Before any substantial chewing gum formed bubbles, ancient humans chewed bits of resin from trees all around the world. People collect substances from the available trees and use them for dental care and general enjoyment.
It wasn't until 1928, after decades of failure by those before him and several of his own, that Walter Diemer created the first bubble producing gum. His employer of the Fleer Chewing Gum Company marketed it as Double Bubble. We have been hooked ever since.
Today for Black History Month, we highlight professional boxer and social activist Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's birth name was Cassius Marcellus Clay, Jr. He was born in Louisville, Kentucky on January 17, 1942. His father, Cassius Clay Sr., worked as a sign painter, and his mother, Odessa, worked as a maid. The Clays weren't rich, but they weren't poor either. During the time Cassius grew up, southern states like Kentucky were segregated by race. This meant there were different facilities such as schools, restaurants, swimming pools, and restrooms for black and white people. Laws called Jim Crow laws enforced this separation and made life difficult for African Americans. When Cassius was 12 years old, someone stole his bike. He was furious. He told a police officer that he was going to beat up the person who stole it. The officer, Joe Martin, turned out to be a boxing coach. Joe told Cassius that he better learn how to fight before he tried beating anyone up. Cassius took Joe up on his offer and was soon learning how to box. He was much faster than other fighters his size and could throw a quick punch and then dodge out of the way before the other fighter could react. He fought 105 fights as an amateur fighter, winning 100 and only losing 5.
He also won several Gold Glove championships and was soon considered one of the best amateur light heavyweight boxers in the world. In 1960, Cassius traveled to Rome, Italy, to participate in the Olympics. He defeated all his opponents to win the gold medal. Upon becoming a professional boxer, Cassius Clay, now going by Muhammad Ali, had great success. He won several fights in a row, defeating most of his opponents by knockout. In 1964, Ali got his chance to fight for the title. He beat Sonny Liston by knockout. When Liston refused to come out and fight in the seventh round, Muhammad Ali was now the world's heavyweight champion. Ali was also famous for his trash talk. He would come up with rhymes and sayings designed to cut down his opponent and pump himself up. He would talk trash before and during the fight. He would call his opponents names to get under their skin and often refer to himself as the greatest. Perhaps his most famous saying was, "I float like a butterfly and sting like a bee." Ali would not be allowed to fight for 3 years because he refused to join the army upon being drafted, but he would return to boxing in 1970. Some of his most famous fights came during his comeback, including the fight of the century and Thrilla in Manila vs. Joe Frazier and Rumble in the Jungle vs. George Foreman. Muhammad Ali retired from boxing in 1981 because of his work with charities and helping other people. He was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2005. Finally, our school motto:
I am
I'm
safe,
safe,
I am
I'm
respectful,
respectful,
I am
I'm
responsible.
responsible.
I
I
learned
learned
today
today
to
to
lead
lead
tomorrow.
tomorrow. Here is our joke of the day. Did you know that trains love bubblegum?
Really?
Of course. Why else? Why else would they chew chew? Oh my.
Have a great rest of your day, everyone.